Hi, good people. What's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's 3:15 here in Dhaka right now. Kind of cool, almost like a quiet, peaceful night here. Let's say late night, early morning. So I'm doing back-to-back three reviews from one same house, like the same house, Imaginary Authors. This is thanks to my dear brother Auveek bhai for lending me his discovery set. There are 8 fragrances in there. Previously I covered 5. Today I'm doing 3. So altogether I will be finishing 8 fragrances, okay, and I think some more on the way. I will show you if I have something new. But this interesting thing about this is it's magnetic, it's shape of a book. Even the sample presentations, they are beautiful. You have to pay about for 8 samples about $35 I guess. Very worth discovery set. So thank you Auveek bhai. And this house is very unique house. Some of the fragrances I love, some of the fragrances I do not understand, but I always find them interesting, to study. So second one today we're gonna do is Imaginary Authors Every Storm a Serenade. Okay, this is the sample, beautiful sticker. If you have seen some of my previous videos, I am sorry I cannot show you the full presentation, but their bottles are quite nice and the sprayers are very big. The bottles I think are about 30 or 50 ml, I forgot, but I think 50 ml, and the prices are very reasonable. And Josh Mayer is the owner. I really like what he visualizes, like to make a fragrance. He really wants to create a story or a sort of like a book, and that would be like a backed up by a fragrance. So nice little connection. So every single fragrance has interesting name, Cape Heartache, Saint Julep, there was a memoir of a trespasser, and next one today I'm gonna do that would be my most favorite from this house. But let's focus on this one, Every Storm a Serenade. I think this is a fragrance. I sprayed this for the first time. I was like, I know that fragrance, it's so familiar to me, and this fragrance, I'll tell you one thing, the performance, crazy. I never seen that many fragrances of fresh fragrances that last you 8 hours plus. For a small sample, this one gave me that. Let me spray this and talk about it. Okay, let's just, this much literally will last you 8 hours plus. Okay, imagine what a full spray can do. So this one, I don't know which year it was released. I did not look at those. I just looked at the nose breakdown just to see what I'm getting. First time I smelled it, I'm like, it smells very familiar. It's not the most unique fragrance. And I read some of the comments. One guy says this one perhaps is not the most unique or most standout fragrance in this house, but this is very pleasant. On dry down, it's really interesting. So this fragrance reminds me of one fragrance upon initial spray. Periolis 360-degree red. Okay, listen to me first. I'm not calling this a clone of this or anything. Just I'm gonna reach to a story. Then I keep smelling it, and then the fragrance just changes to something even more and more oceanic, aquatic, and there's this note of vetiver. There's something green in it, and I think there are some other notes, icy super or something like that. I don't know. So the fragrance turned into something interesting. That's the moment I started realizing it smells like Essenza by Acqua di Gio line by Giorgio Armani. And also, in the end, obviously, they came from the superstar, Alberto Morias, I think. Acqua di Gio, the masterpiece, the top sold, most favorite, crowd pleaser, oceanic, spicy, floral fragrance, masculine fragrance. This has been around for a number of years. So this one, I think, I found a connection between that and this one. But there are some twists, okay? First of all, this fragrance is so well built. If you're thinking like, oh, this is just a rip-off of Acqua di Gio, it's a clone. No, it has a definite similarity with it, especially the oceanic accord, the watery accord. This one is similar to that. Performance is subpar with Essenza, I'll tell you. Beast mode performance. Essenza, whatever you get from Essenza, you're gonna get from this perfume or more. So no issue with the performance. Seasons, I think it would be great fragrance for summer and spring, or something like, when I smell it, oh my god, it's not exactly like Acqua di Gio, but there's definite vibes of it. If you like also Dolce & Gabbana light blue Purum, this one has that sort of a no peppery version of that. So very smooth, very nice, fresh, clean blue scent to my nose. And that vetiver will kick in after like 1 hour or so. So you guys know my theory of vetiver nowadays. Anything vetiver I like. So this perfume, it's very interesting. If you're looking for a summer beast, I would say this is a hidden gem. If you are in Bangladesh especially, people do not know this brand. But if you're overseas, this is not new fragrance. I guess people know this. But I really like the name, Every Storm a Serenade. I think that makes sense, it's like sort of like a music in the air. It's like something to be enjoyed. A storm is thrown at you for you to enjoy something like it. So I really like the name, love the smell. And the fragrance, it will change. It's something green about it, apart from vetiver. It's something like I don't know what's that note, not juniper, it's something sharp, that isoe super or something like that. I don't know what he used, I'm sorry, I did not look at it properly, but there's something green note in it. Okay, so it makes it very much like imagine by the sea, big trees, a nice breeze, and then you smell some of those green elements alongside the elements of sea, and some grass on the, you know, like on the soil, as well as some sandy, cool sand under your feet. So very nice. Imagine like you're being by the beach, like a storm is approaching you, and you're just wearing something very fresh. Just goes with the theme perfectly. If you're going to be like, let's say, imagine like a you just stop by the road, and then it's like not really preserved. Let me just finish with this story. Imagine like by the beach, it's like, you know, a little bit like wild. There's some big grass, and people do not really, it's not a resort or anything, it's wild. So you just take a walk, it's safe, you know, and you just go park the car by the roadside, just walk like 1 minute walk to the beach. So you go through some wooden log or something that's a bit moist from the like sand, and it rained last night, and you're going to just to smell the fresh breeze. Inhale, this is what you're gonna get. Okay, so green, fresh, aquatic with touch of vetiver, beautiful fragrance. This I'm giving surprisingly good. At first I was gonna give it 8 out of 10, but the dry down won my heart. 10 out of 10. This is a great summer banger. Okay, every storm and serenade, love this fragrance. Thanks for watching, guys. Time to move on to the last review. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.